Hiyo, hiyo. Sorry about the technical difficulties, guys. I swear everything on my end just broke today. I'm trying to get it all up and running. I do still love when everything breaks at the same time, though. It gives me a chance to remind myself how to fix everything. So I went to stream. I started stream, and like very shortly afterwards, my laptop, not like my laptop, my keyboard forgot how to keyboard, and I had to remember the keybinds in order to get it to uh, connect to my computer properly because it was trying to use Bluetooth, and I don't have the Bluetooth set up, and I don't know why it keeps defaulting to that. So I restarted my computer to try to fix that, which is why I disappeared for a second there. And then when I came back, um, I for some reason decided to start stream again before I reloaded my avatar. So I'm just having a very scuffed stream today. Hopefully nobody minds too much. All right, let's see if I can't get my avatar up and running. If you guys can you let me know that you can see stream again, or if you're still staring at a blank screen? Obviously, if you're staring at a blank screen, you can't reply to me, but you know. All right, avatar is up and running. Now I've only got one viewer. I hope you guys can actually see my stream. Is it still? Man, I'm really hoping I can stream tonight. I just want to play Minecraft. Whoop. I didn't do that. Alright, let's see. Heck. Let me try. Refresh it. Maybe that'll fix it. Okay, now I can see the one viewer there. I wonder if I missed any chat while I was doing that. Okay. For some reason, my chat wasn't updating, so hopefully it's working again. Alright. And then... Hope I didn't scare everyone off with the having to refresh thing. Yay, it's working again. Alright, let us begin. I was really hoping I could play Minecraft today because, like, it's been a long day and I really wanted to wind down and stuff like that. And I got home and I immediately started trying to look for some music for, um, stream so that my starting soon screen wouldn't be dead silent anymore. I should probably put that background music in my actual stream too, but I didn't get enough time to actually look through more than like a couple, so unless we wanted the same 4 songs to replay non-stop, I wasn't about to do that to you guys. Ooh. I'll load in a little bit. Move that stuff out of the way. And then everything's looking okay. That's spreading nicely. Let me grab my drink for tonight. I've got Ultra Blue Hawaiian Monster today. I'll let you guys know if it's any good. I'm hoping it's blue flavored. You know how some things are like, oh, this is pineapple, or this is like pina colada, or things like that. I'm hoping this is blue. Well, it's very tropical. I'm not sure if I'd consider it blue. However, I did manage to turn it into a slushie, so that's awesome. I love it when I actually succeed in doing that. Ooh, blue Red Bull. Yeah, there's like a blue raspberry flavor of something. I don't remember what at the particular moment because I go brain dead the second I start talking. But it's really good. It was, what was it? Oh, Kool-Aid. Blue raspberry lemonade Kool-Aid. It's really good if you just want something that's only 2 cups of sugar compared to like the 5 that are in soda normally. Did you know that there are 5 cups of sugar in a can of soda? A singular can of soda. And like 2 cups of sugar in an entire pitcher full of Kool-Aid? It's ridiculous. I feel like that should be illegal. I feel like someone should be fired for that. Okay, let's see what we're doing. Okay, so I needed these to grow and this to grow. Go right back to doing this. Please drop me more than 1 sapling. I would kind of like more than 1 spruce sapling. In fact, I would like 4. A 3's fine. I'll take 3. I won't complain about 3. Just, you know, I don't want the jungle sapling issue to happen to my spruce saplings. Oh, the blue Red Bull is blueberry. That's good to know. I didn't really like Red Bull the one time I tried the basic flavor. Are the other flavors like significantly better? Well, I'm asking that as if you don't drink it. So I know it's at least a little better. I just don't know how it compares. Okay, that was weird. Alright, and then these are going to have a very specific use. My excavator broke, so I'm going to go make a new one. Itchy nose. Anyone else's allergies absolutely go insane earlier this week? I feel like I've been rubbing my nose non-stop all week. It's been driving me nuts. Gotcha, okay. I'm glad to hear that because You know when you try something for the first time and you're like, oh, that's really overrated, and then you see a whole bunch of people are fans of it, and then you're like, am I the weird one, or do they need help? That's what I always thought when I saw people enjoying Red Bull. And I feel bad about that, but I also kind of don't. Because I know I didn't imagine how bad it was the first time I had it. Because they taste awful. Those are good, and also the Starbucks Java ones. Oh yeah, the Starbucks Java ones are really good. I really like the vanilla one. The caramel one is okay. Like, I don't know, it doesn't really taste like a caramel latte. It kind of just tastes like a cold brew with a shot of vanilla in it, if that makes sense. So, not my personal favorite, that one, but... I messed that up. Java chocolate and I haven't seen the hazelnut one. Are they holding out on me? Did they look up my zip code and go, yes, this is the only one we won't deliver to? Just to spite this one guy. Because he said our coffee beans taste burnt. My roommate's upstairs fighting with her dogs. Oh, so I didn't tell you guys. When I went to... I posted the pictures of my new kitten. Her name is Dove. I know I mentioned that. But while I was there at the shelter, the lady who was helping me process the paperwork and stuff like that, she was also helping my roommate set up her new foster. So she left me alone in the cat room with the cats. And at, like, several points she come back to check on me. And, like, I was buried under kittens at one point. And she was just like, well, we have a 2-for-1 deal. If you... And I was just like, don't upsell me, come on. So, yeah. I found that funny, so I wanted to share. Maybe go ahead and plant these. Plant them right. And I'm gonna go sleep this rain away, so we don't have any mobs spawning. You say you're jealous, but unless you wanted to adopt 3 cats, it's pretty heartbreaking, actually. Because you're sitting there going, oh my god, you're so cute, and I have to leave you here. There is no greater test of endurance and willpower than saying no to a baby kitten that's turned your lap into its new favorite bed. If I didn't already have two cats, I probably would have done the same thing. That, and I definitely did not have, like, what's it called? No, how much was it? It was like 120 to adopt this cat. 120, 125. So it was not cheap. But, outside of that, I already have two cats, and I was already going to have to, oh, shoot. Probably should have checked that before I climbed up this thing. How high up am I? Hey. Punch my way back down. I swear something's buzzing. Hold on. Let me check to make sure I'm not being blown up with messages. It doesn't look like it. It's just my imagination. I'm going crazy. I've gone insane. I haven't actually, but you know. I'm gonna make 2 excavators so that I don't run into this issue a second time. Oh no, wait, it was like this. And then whop, whop. Okay, so we're going to need this podzol. But this podzol I'm not actually going to use. This is just to help me clear this into a flatter surface. Alright, and then we take this, and then we go boop, boop, boop. And that's how quick it is to chop down 4x4 trees with a broad axe. That's why I love this particular mod pack that has the AoE tools. It's so convenient. And then you see we've got like this podzol, right? This is actually usable dirt now. So the 4x4 spruce trees will transform the ground underneath them, and then you just have usable podzol. Well, usable podzol, usable dirt. So then I come over here, and I'm like, oh yeah, there's a 4x4 right here. And I come over here, and I do this. And boom, more podzol. And slowly but surely, you mine your way all the way down to, like, over there. Or until you hit, stone. But in this area, that might not happen for a while because of how sloped this area is. I might only start hitting stone, like, right in here. So... But yeah, so that's the plan. That and this is a much more efficient way of getting spruce saplings. Because I don't have to wait for a good roll. eventually get 4, and then once I have 4, one of these trees drops so much more because of how many more leaves it has. Eventually I'll have so many of these, I'll be throwing them at things in order to get rid of them. Like a composter or something. Oh yeah, that's another thing I need to do. I need to set up an auto composter. I should have enough iron to make a couple of hoppers. That's all I need for an auto composter. I'll show you guys how to set that up in a sec. Because that's all vanilla, so you can set it up in your own Minecraft world if you just don't want to fuss about with the bone meal and stuff like that. Dove is running out again. She was so cute. She was crawling all over me and stuff like that. Very cute. Just heartful. But she's a bit of a biter. So she's crawling around on my lap being all cute and then just biting the crap out of me. And I'm just like, you're very cute, but ow. Oh, that's so cute, but ow. So yeah, I had to pop her back in the little playpen while I stream because I didn't want to be like playing. And then she's biting the crap out of my hands and then crawling all over the keyboard. As cute as that is, I don't want to die in Minecraft. She's so cute though. Can do it, you can do it. Can do it, you can do it. Alright, I'm gonna go set up the auto composter. That's taking too long. I've lost patience. Let's see. I've got my iron, and I need chest. Easy enough. Okay, let's see. You. For now, I'm setting it up right here. And then, let me see if I can do it in the back. Nope. Nope. Okay, so it has to go in the top. And here. Toss. There you go. That's how you know it's working. So yeah, this will push items into the hopper. Not the hopper, the composter, and the hopper underneath will suck the bone meal out and shove it in here. And then later on, I'll set up a more permanent area for this, maybe over here somewhere or whatever. But for right now, this is a good spot as any. Alrighty. Since I have plenty of saplings now, I'm gonna take that down so I don't have to try and worry about it. Why are you not growing? This is the torch. I can move the torch. It was the torch. Oh, Jesus, this one's gonna be tall. Why is my voice so messed up today? I don't remember shouting at work. See, stone's there. So how was everyone's day today? Today at work I got introduced to some of the posters, and there's a bit of like how do I put it? Like office politics, kind of. So there's like two groups of posters, and the first group is union, and then the other group is non-union. So they're company posters, and there's a bit of like what word am I looking for? Apparently, if you just hang out and chat for a little while, you should be able to unlock the copper cave. I'm not sure how long. It took me like 2 days before Twitch was like, oh, right, you need a cape. I'm not sure why it took that long. It shouldn't have, but it did. Actually, why don't I just start turning those into truck? Was that the copper cape or the copper core? There are two items that you can get during this current drop that have copper in the name, followed by a second C word. You know, I think the energy drink works better if you don't spill it down your front instead of, you know, down your gullet. So you should have a notification coming in a bit later about the copper cape. Either that or you'll have to wait until another day to unlock it, which, if I remember correctly, you should have some time before you have to worry about it. But yeah, just so you know, you have another thing you can unlock. Gimme. You take this. Go. Now that I've got some room in my inventory, let that go. Okay. What I am going to do, I'm gonna come down here. This looks like a nice spot. Pop. And then I'll toss my extra stuff in here and craft in here. So let me grab a shovel. Unfortunately, the AoE tools you go through a lot faster than normal tools. This looks like normal rain, which means I can't skip it. Alright, let me see if I can turn down particles though, because that's obnoxious. Video settings. Ugh. No, why would it be in sounds? I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be in video settings somewhere. Nope, that didn't help at all. Put that back on decreased. Oh, that's so much better. Just thinned out the rain to like a couple every block instead of like a solid sheet of rain. Okay. Yep. Looks like spruce does not like things sitting right up against it, which, you know, fair enough. Note to self, do not leave all of your spruce in the chest or... Alright, off to bed. Hey baby night, hey Gabberman. For 5 minutes, I think. I'm here indicating watch out raise. Sorry I'm missing some of the messages in chat. I'm not sure if it's my computer or my internet, but like it's not updating the way it usually does. So it's leading to me like seeing things in batches or like not seeing them immediately as they pop up. So I apologize. I'm trying to check frequently, but and so far, I don't think I've run into any rays, so I think I'm good in that regard. You never know, you gotta keep a vigilant eye out. Who knows, maybe one day they will show up. Hopefully they have that server unity in mind when they do. Oh my gosh, I have 7 viewers today. Let's see if I can get these to grow now. If any of you guys want a recap of how this mod pack works, I'd be happy to give it. So far, we're still at the stage where grass is where dirt is a finite resource that I have to produce more of manually. Yeah, both of those things are griefing behaviors. I'm not shocked your kids don't like it. Sorry, itchy nose. I don't know what allergens are out right now, but whatever they are, they're absolutely wrecking my entire livelihood. I'm at work and I'm fighting for my life every other minute because I'm sitting there
trying not to drip at the nose. Not a very professional look. You know, Baby Knight, I am not shocked that your response to people getting frustrated and annoyed with you is to be even more of a dork. That, unfortunately, tracks a lot with how well I know you. Currently, our goal is to get a bunch of dirt, which is why I'm making this puzzle right now. Because I don't need this mountain. This little hill blocking my access to everything. So I'm going to try to get it down to that level. And then leave this side as all puzzle. And then turn this side and up here into dirt. But this part I'm going to be doing with a different method. Right now, this area down here, the stone, I'm planning on turning into like a garden area. So like that dried dirt over there and that plateau over there is probably going to be replaced. All of this I'm planning on terraforming until it's more user friendly. But all of this converting into podzol, all I have to do is dig it up and I get the dirt. So I don't have to grab this and go through the alchemy process, which is slow and tedious and requires a lot of resources in order to turn it into regular dirt. And by a lot of resources, I mean some coal and a lot of time. Oh, and obviously a lot of this stuff, dried earth. But there are other methods to take this dried earth and turn it into dirt. And so I'll show you guys how to do that a little bit later on. Because the process isn't hard, it's just like slow. But it requires some crafting, so we haven't quite gotten there. Where are we currently in our quest? Not here. Puzzle! Yay! I forgot how to get this. You can either craft poppy seeds or mutate them from melon and sugarcane. How do I craft poppy seeds? With a poppy. Gee, thanks, so helpful. Okay. Well, I guess I'm getting a melon. Which is fine, because I'm gonna need melons later on anyway. After I chop these down, I think I'll take a break from doing this. So many sticks. I'll never have to craft them again. Hi, Cake! Is Saint in here? Oh, man, some of you guys just have the blank or default avatar, so I'm mixing you up with each other. Hi, Saint. I'm sorry I missed your first message. You looked like Baby Knight for a second. I'm sorry. Cake, how are you doing tonight? And you too, Saint. You just got in here. You guys missed my scuff earlier. I launched stream and it just straight up did not want to work. It was like, nope. No thank you. I would rather not thank you. Once again, I am stuck up a tree without any... Screw it. Whee! Ow. Ow. And of course the sun's setting. You guys are playing Minecraft too? How is that going, by the way? I don't mind sitting in people's pockets. Just ask my girlfriend. That's one of her favorite jokes to make about me being short, is to stick me in her pocket. I am well aware, Cake, that that can mean something else. Believe it or not, I might, like, sound like I'm a little kid, but I swear I'm not. Alright. Do I need this dirt right now? No, I'll leave it for now. It's almost entirely gold leaves now. Whoop. Excuse you. I've got more than a stack of spruce saplings, which means I am definitely not going to need any more of those for a while. Grab this, step this in. Bop, bop. Bup. 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 Up. Bup. 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 Bip. Bip, bip. Bip, bip, bip. Okay. Wait. Yeah. Come in here. Slap the spruce saplings in there. I'm not quite willing to start composting the spruce saplings just yet. Mostly because I haven't gotten any of the fumes from them yet, and I know that's going to take a couple of them. So I'm gonna leave them there for right now. Okay. One of the things I appreciate about the axe is that it always goes 3 vertical, so you don't have to sit there and measure things. As opposed to the excavator where you're like, okay, so there's a 3x3 right there. So if I do this, it'll grab 2 things here that I don't want, and I don't have to do any of that stuff. Okay, I'm just gonna leave those to grow for right now. What do I need for this ritual? I need grass, this, seeds, and bale of hay. Bye, Gabbyman. I hope you have a good night. Sleep well. Enjoy your old people sleep. I might do that eventually. But I work from home tomorrow, so, you know, it's gonna be a bit. No, okay. Old people sleep. I think the funniest thing about that is the assumption that, like, old people do sleep, because I beg to differ. My parents are quite frustrated at the fact that they can't sleep through the night now. Ow, my back. I'm turning into a question mark. Sideways question marks are no good. So how is MineCraft going? You guys haven't told me anything about, like, what you guys are building or anything like that, so I know you guys have like a furniture mod. Do you guys have one of those cooking mods where you get to like make a whole bunch of yummy food? What am I looking for? What am I looking for? Ooh, beehive greenhouse. Poor dove. She's in there like, I don't understand why I'm in kitty jail. And I'm just like, you're in there because you keep biting me. You're cute, but your teeth are sharp. I'm not sure she'll outgrow that either, because Crow never did. Oh, wonderful. And the sun's setting. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. I wish I could make bigger birch trees, because you need a lot in this mod pack. Yeah, you can tell the difference between like aggression bites and love bites, because love bites always come after like intense cuddles. So Dove will be sitting there like absolutely going ham on my arm and hand, and then just start biting my fingers. I'm like, ow, ow, ow. Doesn't make it hurt any less, though. As cute as it is. It's funny, Crow does the same thing, but she somehow figured out that claws hurt. So when she goes to play with me, she'll like bat at my hand the same way other cats will, but like she'll specifically not use her claws at all. So she'll bat me with her murder mittens with her claws retracted. And so I don't get hurt at all. But then like she'll bite the crap out of me to the point where she like leaves actual marks and stuff like that. So I'm so confused. It's like she gets that she's hurting me, and then she's like, but teeth don't count. She's so smart and so dumb at the same time, I can't tell how intentional it is. Hello? Okay, I think roommate was talking to dogs. I know, Dove. I'll let you play again when I'm not in Minecraft. Poor baby. So traumatized and neglected. Do you guys have any pets? I don't think I've asked. Pretty sure at one point we were sharing pets in the old server Discord, but obviously that died out pretty quickly. It's crazy to me that our league server has always consistently been busier than the server one. Like, there should be more people in that one. So statistically speaking, it should be a little more lively, but it's not. I guess that's the difference between being in a smaller server with a bunch of people you know are your friends, and being in a bigger server where it's just a bunch of strangers. Ow. My goodness. Sounds like I snapped my neck a second ago. That's true. It seems like every other Gotham, we had another complaint about the behavior of one or the other leagues. I know for a while I just didn't want to talk in world chat. It didn't help that I was also like really burnt out at the time, so having to like argue constantly with everybody just was too exhausting. I didn't want to bother. I'm still kind of burnt out. Okay. I heard something weird and I was checking to make sure if it was my kitty or if it was something else. It sounds like it might be a TV. Which is fine. TVs are allowed. I'm gonna spread these out more. You get more leaves if you have more distance between them. And I know this. I'm just being lazy, I guess. What do you think was the best season of Pokemon? I ask myself that like every once in a while. Cause like I want to say it was like the original Kanto region. because that was like probably the peak of its popularity. But like I don't know that for sure, so I probably shouldn't just assume that. Then, of course, there was the Pokemon Go era where everybody was playing Pokemon. But I'm not sure that really coincided with any of the anime. Hopefully next time I stream I'll have some music playing in the background too. I'm trying to find some good DMCI-free music that I can play so that none of the VODs get muted or anything. Yeah, that's true. Johto also had a very robust after game. After, was it? End game. Where you've like beaten the game. It had a lot to explore and stuff like that afterwards. Most of the games after that, you just get the Elite Four. Not the Elite Four, the Victory Road. You are correct. They did introduce Dunsparce. Sunsetting. What was your guys' first like interaction with a Pokemon game or show or whatever? What got you guys into Pokemon? Because for me, it was my brother playing the games and watching the show. I'm not original. I see my brother having fun and I immediately steal his shit. I was shameless about it too as a kid. Apparently, the first time I ever walked, I can't remember how old I was, but like young enough that like they don't immediately assume you can walk or should be ready to walk or whatever. So young enough that like your first word and your first steps are like still like, oh my god, where did that come from? So my first steps, it was my brother's birthday and he had just gotten like a castle and pirate ship playset from Playmobil. And it was like a nice one where like it was like full plastic. There was like a round table. There was a drawbridge for the castle. They were like the size of like a good like Barbie house. So they weren't small either. And then like I look down at my little push a button and something pops up and makes a sound game. And then I look up at my brother's castle and pirate ship and I'm like, So I get up, I walk clear across the room, I sit down in front of it, and I pull it towards myself. I just stole it.
I've been playing Pokemon since Red, Blue, and Yellow. I watched the show and played the games. Pokemon the TV show on Cartoon Network. Was that where it first aired? I thought it was on like Foxbox or something, but that was probably Digimon. That's right, 4Kids was Cartoon Network, wasn't it? Oh man, that takes me back. Oh, and the card game. I never played the card game. My brother collected the cards, but he didn't play either. He just collected them. Yeah, weirdly enough, we played Yu-Gi-Oh! But we didn't play Pokemon. I don't know why. Think it's WB? Hmm. Yes, Knight, we're over here nerding out. You can call us neckbeards if you want, but I still can't grow facial hair. How are you tonight? You having a good night? Night. Alright, I think I've got enough of these. I'm gonna put 20 in the box. And pop 20 in here. Whoop, I should grab the things while I'm over here. Me. So, Knight, have you seen anything from this mod pack or no? Oh, I appreciate it. Yeah. For an update, guys, as far as affiliate goes, I've got all the stats I need aside from followers. So I'm just in the process of trying to actually grow my audience the normal way at the moment. Oh yeah, Minecraft changes a lot over time though, so it's always worth taking a peek back to see what's changed. I think recently they added in those trials, and they also just recently added in copper golems and a whole bunch more copper stuff. Copper's like one of my favorite of the new blocks, but it doesn't have very much variety in this version. No, see, you say that, but you had other streaming friends before we brute forced your numbers. So you don't get to say that we brute forced it for you. You already had an audience. Think you can fool me. You were cool before you were affiliate. I just gotta get there. It helps if I stop, like, getting lost in the Minecraft and remember that I'm streaming. Because I'll just be like, doo -doo -doo -doo, doo -doo -doo -doo, doo -doo -doo -doo. What was I doing? I'm just gonna go ahead and let that go. I've got everything I need for the first ritual, which is what's gonna give me
the dirt. This is already lit up, so it's fine if I cover it up. So let's go ahead and grab Doit. I'm gonna go. Boop, boop, boop. So, Knight, I'm not sure you were here for the other streams or for how long. In this mod pack, you start with nothing but this, like, dried earth, and you literally have to unlock the dirt in order to start growing crops. So... No, I'm still playing on my laptop. I need like $600 before I can repair my PC. It's really expensive. Because I need a new motherboard. And the motherboard that I need needs to have BIOS flashback because I don't know what was causing the blue screen thing. And so if I don't have BIOS flashback, I can end up right back with my motherboard being cacked. So I need to be smart, so to speak, and not tempt fate, I guess. Yeah. So it would be like a couple hundred more on top of that if I just upgraded what I need to. Because I've got a good CPU. I've also got... Well, I had a good, SSD. It was like a 2 terabyte one. But they said that it went bad. I'm not sure I believe them, because they also said they fixed the error, and they quite clearly did not. But yeah, so... Oh no, they're not super expensive. I just have zero money right now. I am broke. I'm not even the cute kind of broke. I am straight up broke. But yeah, so I already have a couple of parts in mind that would help with my current setup, so no worries there. It's just getting the money, which is part of why affiliate would help at the moment, because any money that I make off of streaming, I'm putting into a savings account specifically for repairing my PC. You're fine, Cake, no worries. Most of the reason why I don't have any money at the moment is just because my brothers had a lot of difficulty finding a job, and my roommate only moved in like a month ago. So like she's paid rent one time. Like I still have some catching up to do on the bills. So no worries. I'm not going like bankrupt or anything. All right, let's see. Let's look at this ritual one more time, and we should be good to go. Breath of the Goddess on the right. Hint of Rebirth on the left. Breath of the Goddess. Hint of Rebirth. And then... I need one more tree. And the sun's setting, because of course it is, because why not delay me just a little bit more? There we go. What emote is that? Not my fourth girlfriend, my maybe second one. I don't think we're official in any regards. No worries. I don't think anybody in a polyamorous relationship is considered against TOS. And I'm certainly not like one of those children's streamers where that would be considered like inappropriate. I'm just a dude who doesn't curse on average, or at least not anymore. When I was a teenager, I got into like... It was like, you know when you get into that cycle of just saying curse words. You're not doing it intentionally or to be edgy or anything. You've just like gotten into the habit and forgotten that not everybody appreciates it. That sort of thing. So I don't remember how I'm gonna get in there now. Yeah, in Jersey, I like assume everybody's just cursing like a sailor. I can't imagine that they have overly polite language there. Gonna grab some of this and try and speed up that tree. This ritual, the ritual of the forest, is so annoying because it requires the tree to actually grow, and for whatever reason, the watering can is glitched and it doesn't work for the ritual. And the tree goes like that. It's so cool. And now I have a pasture seed, and then I take this and I go boop. And now I have grass. It's so soft sounding. And I find it so funny how you keep, like, joking as if she wouldn't just say, yes. Yes, that's exactly what it is. I have luckily trained my friends that I cannot be trusted. They can't assume anything with me. Alright, let's see. Oh yeah, I think I finally have those channel point things. I need to get that set up. Although I need like an icon for it. I can't just use the default one for now, but I need to start working on like either drawing my own, which I have no idea how to do because I can't draw, or looking into getting some either for like really cheap or some of the free to use ones. There are some places that you can go to find free to use ones. All you have to do is like add credit onto your channel or something. Anyway, now that I've got grass, check this out. Boop. I have a flower. That's fair. ChatGPT would work. Is it free to use, or do you have to use a subscription or something with it? I've never used it before, so also like um ew, I don't want them to have my information. But I suppose that's the trade-off for getting stuff for free. I'm not touching Twitter with a 10-foot pole. Oh, I missed that comment. Athena does do art like that. She's done some of cakes, but I think she did it for free, and I would feel kind of bad asking for a friend to do it for free. I'm like one of those people who feels guilty if their friend like buys them dinner when they're like between paychecks. Oh my god, my brain. Alright, let's see. What else do I need to do? I've got the brilliant fiber, and I've got grass now, so that means this quest is completed. Yay! And then we come over here. And this is the new one! It's not intimidating at all! So, I have tested out some of the stuff in this one. I can tell you I have gone through this part of the path, this part of the path, this part of the path, up to here, this part of the path up to right here. And I got stuck right here. So, beyond this point, everything will be new. Oh, this is my quest tree. I come down here and it's like, you've done it. You finally have grass that's not exactly green, but you can bone meal a large area of it and get flowers. So from here, we can go into the nature's altar, which I need because I'm also heading into Botania now. And Botania needs some of this green stuff. So we're gonna start on this one first. And then we'll move over to this one. Bottling sunlight. This is super easy. You take a bottle and some wood and you get a bottle with cork. So let's go grab our sand and smelt 8 of them. Actually, let's just smelt 6 of them. That's not too much of a waste, and I've got plenty of wood now, so I can make plenty of charcoal. No bone meal. I've got to wine and dine the grass. I need shears too. I do not have enough room in my inventory for all this nonsense. And the sun's setting. Oh, no, it's off because, I don't know what it is about the Minecraft music, but it's starting and then stopping. It's always kind of messed with me, so I just mute it usually. I can turn it on since, like, it's probably, like, really obnoxious to just listen to me without any music the entire time. Probably better that my inventory is entirely full, so I don't have to fill in my inventory with seeds. Boop. Oh no! No! What have I done? I'm a monster. Boop. Well, I've gotten plenty of dandelions and oxide daisies, but I would like a rose, actually. Have to be careful, otherwise I'll hurt my poor Caprocia. So, Night, I'm not sure if you saw this. I'm not sure if you saw this, but these actually grow copper. That's why I was being overly dramatic about it. Oh my god. Seriously? Not a single rose? Okay, well, let me drop some stuff off so I have some room in my inventory. No, this isn't vanilla Minecraft. This is, the Caprocia are from... Shoot, I don't know. Well, these are from AgriCraft. Yeah, the Caprocia are unique to, Sorry, the music just kicked in. Like, I was like, what is that? I haven't listened to the music in so long, I didn't even recognize what it was. Okay, it's a little loud, so I'm gonna turn it down just a smidge. I swear, the music's always so loud. I don't know why. There we go, that's better. But yeah, that's what throws me off, is it's silent. It's dead silent, and then the music starts and jump scares me. Ah! But yeah, the Caprocia are unique to the mod pack. The mod pack is Reclamation, and so, dum-dum-dum. The game actually wouldn't work if we didn't have at least one plant at the beginning of the game that gave us copper. So instead of making a copper plant that's recipes are entirely too cheap for what it produces, instead they make you like crossbreed for these. So that's their trade-off. And nobody wants you guys. Go away. I have better plants. I don't need you anymore. Alright, let's see. I left the glass in here because I'm silly. Gimme. Actually, hold on. There, I've got the bottle and cork now, and that gives me sunlight bottle, or well, bottles of sunlight. Hold on. So, this one's really hard. You take this bottle, and you right-click it on the air. That's it. You just take a bottle, and you like wave it through the air, and you capture sunlight in a bottle. I don't know why that's so funny to me. But yeah, that's one of the easiest recipes in the game. And then they give you 2 more. Okay. Oh, okay, let's see. Chiseled stone bricks. I'm just gonna make one of these guys. 3 stone and some Get in there, get in there, get in there. Where's my stone? 1, 2, 3. I think the funniest thing about that mental image is going outside with the jar, swiping it through the air by looking at you as if you're crazy, and then you pull it away and it actually has something inside of it. You're like, oh my god. Burn the witch! My freaking asthma's acting up. Oh, that's a horrible sound. Hate that. Oh god. Okay, so I've got those. I've got the stone bricks. I need freaking 8. You guys remember the brilliant fiber recipe? And then to make this. That's easy. Except for that. It's fine. I'm fine. Everything's fine. So much stuff in my inventory. Why is everything being difficult? No. Ow, 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 ow. It does smell different, you're right. So what if you went outside, you swiped a jar through the air, you popped a lid on it, and you just write on the label, Minnesota air. Probably sell that. I bet you anything there's an actual market for that somewhere. I'm sure Pittsburgh would love some fresh air. I have too much charcoal now. Well, Knight's over here listing off places that smell bad. Do either of you know any places that smell good? Oh yeah, Night. I don't know if you've seen this wonderful game mechanic in this mod pack that I love so dearly. You need 3 buckets of water. You need to wait for the water to boil, and then you very carefully go 1, 2, 3. If you toss them in the wrong order, it ruins the thing. If you toss in more than one ingredient that you didn't mean to, it ruins the recipe. If you toss it in too slowly, it ruins the recipe. And then you have to click to remove the items. If you get 3, you have to click 3 times. I love this process so much. I really need to do this stuff off stream. I can't sit here on stream all the time and complain about this. People are going to just click off the stream the second they see me walk towards that pot. They're just like, now he's gonna start complaining again. Oh, and then you have to wait until the dark green turns to a light green before you can remove it. And try to see past the frickin' smoke particles. Are we having fun yet? So I don't know if I've ever actually liked the smell of the ocean. I like sea air, but I don't like fish smell or like rotted vegetation. So I think it depends on where on the coastline you are. And I've only seen the ocean the one time, so it might have just been a stinky day. The sand was great, though. 10 out of 10, would sand again. I know Anakin Skywalker would be very disappointed in me, but, you know, that's fine. He's not my real dad. Now I'm just imagining Jersey smells like no left-hand turns. I am making the wrong recipe. How do I make brilliant fiber again? No. Purity, whiff of magic. I'm out. No! Which means I need to farm other trees. I have enough. I don't need to do that. 8. 8. Wait. I'm taking that with me just in case. No worries, Cake. We all know that your home state is... Anyway. you mean Utah's Jello? What does that mean? Funeral potatoes, anything like breakfast potatoes? Or are they like a type of mashed potatoes? Or are they like scalloped potatoes? Well, I assume they're amazing. You don't brag about something that's not amazing. Oh, have any of you guys ever had cream peas? Those are like highly underrated. My mom makes them on occasion and like so good. Like I think it's kind of silly how good they are considering that they're just a vegetable with some cream. No, cream peas. You make like a roux and you turn it into like a cream gravy kind of thing. And you mix in some sweet peas. It's really good. If you've never had it, you can like Google a recipe. It's like, yeah. It's okay. So this sounds bad, but like, kind of. But it pea soup is a little bit like more vegetal. This is more like a it's like a cross between like mashed potatoes and gravy. It tastes like mashed potatoes, but the consistency is gravy. And they're like a what was it? They're like a Great Depression meal. So like that's probably why a lot of people don't eat it anymore, but I think it's still really good, so I don't know. You just like take some flour and you make like a simple gravy and then and anyway, I'll stop describing it now because I'm making it sound horrible. I don't know how I managed to make it sound worse than it already sounds. I promise it tastes good. You know how sweet corn in mashed potatoes tastes? Well, imagine that but with more of a pea flavor, and that's cream peas. And it's a lighter consistency. And it pops in your mouth like boba does. It's so much fun. All right, let's look at that recipe again before I screw up the order. Odor of purity, whiff of magic, string, wolfsbane. Odor of purity, whiff of magic. Let's go get the string and wolfsbane. No, baby vomit is definitely split pea soup. I will not stand for this propaganda. Oh my god. I'm struggling, guys. No, I'm peeing on them with my pee bucket. And that's how you make brilliant fiber, 2 at a time. Do you have any idea how many of these I'm going to need over the next so often? Ugh, it's terrible. I hate it. Are you boiling? Yes, you're boiling. It's just because I'm drinking too much water. It's all I have to eat right now besides toast. Alright, I think I have enough brilliant fiber now. but I'm going to keep going because I'm going to need so much more overtime. You guys are going to see why I need so much brilliant fiber later. I promise I won't leave you in the dark forever. I just don't want to overwhelm you guys with all of this game has to offer. Yeah, right around this point. Right around this point, we're going to need a lot of brilliant fiber. I really wish I had a way of automating trees early on. Yes, that would make me a Brit, but I would like to show you what your suggestion looks like on paper. I currently have these unlocked. I have potatoes, I have carrots, I have flax. I want to show you where beans are. These are the nearest beans. Look at all this stuff I have to make. Yeah, so each of these, in order to get them bred properly, will take at least 30 minutes. Just for context. Now, the reason all of these are down here is because these are mostly just food items. So you like, these are soybeans, this is rice, this is black beans. I'm not making this kind of rice, I'm making a different kind of rice, but, you know. I need seagrass for that, so I need to breed for bamboo first. Once I have the seagrass, I crossbreed it with wheat, I believe, and that should give me the type of rice that I need. So this one I will get to, but not right now. And then there are oats, there's peanuts, there's ginger, there's garlic. All the way down here, there's garlic. I can't believe I get ginger before I get garlic. Ow, my back. That's the thought. I would love for it to be my second job. But I'm not getting paid right now, so instead it's a hobby. Look, I can make blueberries. I just need soybeans and strawberries, because that makes sense. Oh god, it's dark. Luckily I have everything lit up, so I'm not getting ambushed by husks all the time anymore. No, I already am ginger. There's a difference. There's a difference. I don't drop seeds when I'm killed. Nom nom. Oh yeah, if we had a cav server, that would be a lot of fun. Although we should probably have a hosting site if we're going to do that, because we're probably going to have more than like 4 players on at a time, and that can get kind of labor intensive on someone's PC unless they have like a really good one. You know, you guys can add in mods to mod packs, right? So if you like get the server set up, you can add in a extra an extra mod or two. So like if you want the extra furniture stuff, the only hard part is that you're gonna have to unlock all the trees the same way I did in Reclamation, but like that's fun. And I can like help you guys with it because I obviously enjoy it. I don't enjoy this part, but I enjoy the progression of this mod pack. outside of this cauldron that holds me hostage. Oh, music's back. Alright, that's definitely enough now. I need to use up... How much? How much is it asking? Touching grass. As if anybody would ever touch grass while playing Minecraft. I need 8. It's not too bad. One here. Go blip. I'll go blip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. It was so expensive. Okay. And then now I need... No, not you. Ah, shoot, wrong button. Now I need this guy and this guy. We'll go... Gold leaf, spider eye, iron, oak. Ah! You fucker. You see, guys, I can say curse words when I want to. Yeah, Endermen don't care if you're looking in a chest or anything like that. They'll be like, you've made line of sight. I'm like, how? I was looking at my iron. Oh yeah, I need to grow some oak trees. I have 2 oak saplings. Let's go ahead and chop these guys down. Do you like my pet Enderman? He only destroys me like 50% as much as my cats do. Just finished honey hive greenhouse building and now I'm making fields. What are you gonna put in the fields? Fun stuff, I assume. Oh yeah, what kind of cooking mod packs do you like, Athena? Because there's like cooking for blockheads, and then there's Pam's Harvest Craft, and then what's in this mod pack? This one's got cooking for blockheads in it, so you never know. Some of them are a lot more annoying than others. Yeah, that's my preferred one, but in this one we've got Croptopia, which I think is because of the saplings. Which one is it where you like eat a whole bunch of different types of food and it gives you extra hearts? I can never remember. All of the mod packs I've played that have them tend to overlap them a little bit, so I have trouble differentiating. Big W crops, absolutely. Your crops are gonna have the skibbity riz. Listen, I've got a condition. I gotta pee on my trees. For Scherzel. I'm just gonna read out everything Athena says. Oh yeah, let me know if any of you want, like, mod privileges and stuff like that. Oh, where did Gang Gang come from? I'm gonna have to look that one up. I've been watched. Eh. Eh. Yeah. Eh. Eyes for day. What's down here? Eh. I'm munched again. Why am I getting munched back to back? Oh my... Please grow a taller tree. Oh, that's another mod pack I really enjoyed, but that's on Fabric. Origins was a really fun mod pack to play. But while it has a version on Forge, the version on Fabric is the one that has the Inchling, and that's the one that I like playing the most. I like the Phantom, but the Inchling is so much fun because it completely changes your perspective while playing. It's great. If you guys ever, like, get the chance, I would definitely give that one a try. Alright, sun's setting. I can only pee so hard, Night. I don't want my thing to fall off. Is this hard enough, Night? The timing on that. There we go. Alright, I think that's good for now. Okay. Let's see. What are our recipes? Boop. Wrong thing. Touching grass. Which I refuse to ever do. Spider's eye, iron, 2 gold leaf. Boop. Boop. Alright, so the trade-off with those gold leaves is that they do not drop saplings. So you have to make sure that it's either some trees that will normally drop lots of saplings, like the cherry blossom trees, or something that you already have an overabundance of saplings for. So like if those spruce trees, I grow those spruce trees, they create the podzol, and then I slap the brilliant fiber on the leaves for those. That would mean I don't get a bajillion of the saplings, but I get a bajillion of these. So let me show you. And then I also don't have to chop down all 3 of them, so I don't have to keep restocking the brilliant fiber. Jesus Christ. That was way more than I thought it'd be, too. I'm gonna have to... Yeah, so you definitely don't need too many of these. You can do it, buddy. You can do it. I'm gonna pick these up before they spawn. I see you guys down here. Oop. Okay. It's a good thing dolphins are extinct, otherwise I'd have to chase these all over God's creation. There we go. And then you see how these are touching? That's convenient. But yeah, because these are touching, they should continue spreading. What? Okay. If I could stop falling off of things, that'd be great. I want to look just long enough to test my theory. Yep. That right there. So all these pink ones are going to turn to those green ones, and then we're going to be good to go forever. And that's how you make renewable these thingies. Instead of, you know, chopping down your last one and then needing another brilliant fiber to get it started, and then you start with 1 leaf, and then... Alright, and then... Boop, 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 boop. No one asked you, Mr. Enderman. I still missed a lot of... It's probably up in the tree. Oh well, that's definitely gonna despawn. Oh well. Where is that Enderman? Of course he's in my living room. Why wouldn't he be? Excuse me, sir. Come at me. Give me your pearls. I didn't want your dirt, I wanted your pearls. Yes, I want a Sagascrotus. And I'm not afraid to say it either. Oh, we picked up another viewer at some point. Welcome into the stream. Feel free to chat if you want to. I don't mind any lurkers though, so don't feel pressured. Alright, I'm grabbing some bone meal. If you'd like a rundown of the mod pack, just let me know. You can just say mod pack and I'll start explaining. Damn it. Alright, you have a wonderful night, Cake. Thank you for joining me. It was a gift having you in my presence again. There we go. So of course I get a big one whenever I'm doing the Ritual of the Forest. So what this does is up in the left-hand corner, now you can see the aura around. Is my Minecraft being cut off? Sorry, give me 1 second. I didn't notice that before, I hope not. Yeah, it is. It's being cut off. What the heck? Why is it being cut off? Yeah, it is. It's being cut off. Whoa. Oops. Let me see. Somehow I sized it wrong. I don't know when that changed. Okay, it's going to cut off a little bit, but that's just on the right-hand side. That's the side I'm covering up anyway. Alright, that's better. Anyway, in the left-hand side, you can see that there's a new little bar that says aura around. And you can see, oh, well, maybe you can see. It's a little dark because the sun's setting again. Interesting. Hold on. How odd. It's like Minecraft is a slightly odd shape. Okay, well, at least you'll be able to see the right-hand side. Or the left-hand side. Ah, I know my directions. Ignore me. No, that looks terrible. Okay, you guys are going to have to deal with the resolution being an odd shape. I will do my best to figure that out off screen. And then I'll just separate here between the two things. You guys get a little bit of a border now. I'm sorry. I will do my best to figure out why it's doing that. But yeah, so that's what this environmental eye does. It allows you to see the aura in the area. And then you just right click it and it sticks it over here in your charm slot. It makes an awful sound. Alright, and then I need to do one more ritual, I think. For... Nope, not you. This guy. But I need a poppy. Ugh. Okay. Go ahead and make my shears. I don't need these seeds anymore. So I throw those out. Let me gather up these flowers and pop them on the hill. Or in a chest or something, just somewhere out of the way. Oops, my inventory's full. And the music's back. You can see why I turned it off. It's almost like I don't have any music on most of the time. Well, I tried. How do I craft them? I need... Poppy. I don't have that yet. I don't have a poppy. Well, I guess we're going to breed for our melon. What do I need for a melon? Carrot and sugarcane, which means I need sugarcane first. I thought I'd just pick this up. Pop my extra flowers in this one. I get the feeling that they're going to be necessary later. All right, and then I just crop sticks. Crop sticks. All right, for anybody who was not here last time, I did some plant breeding. I'm going to take this magnifying glass and stick it in my offhand, and now I can see the genetics of all of my plants. This is 10-10-10 water artichokes, 10-10-10 snowbells. I need to crossbreed snowbell with water artichokes in order to get the sugarcane. So I'm going to slap this down, and now I can get either water artichoke and snowbell, water artichoke, or it can crossbreed and create sugarcane. So let me go ahead and get all the extra stuff out of my inventory. And then I use the watering can to speed that up. Now I've got sugarcane. I break that. I slapped down 2 things because I would like 2 sugarcane. See, that's a snowbell and an artichoke, so that's no good. Toss that. So this is sugarcane and water artichoke again. So I come over here, I go boop, boop. And I go boop, boop. And then I grow them. Fertile, okay. Yes. I worked hard to get that fertility so high. You can ask Steph how very not frustrated I was with the process. Alright, now I've got bamboo and water artichoke. Break that. I'm going to aim for some regular sugarcane. Sugarcane. This is already going so well. So these 2, I'm going to toss in here. I'm gonna grab these. Whoa. You gotta be careful when coming out of water. Get rid of those. So I've got bamboo and I've got sugarcane. From here, I take my sugarcane and I use it to breed for melon with carrots. So carrots are here. I pop the sugarcane in here. This sugarcane would normally want to grow on dirt that's like right next to water. This water here, I believe, counts, but because this is 10-10-10, I believe it doesn't actually need to be right on top of water. It might be able to be outside of it. So let me go ahead and get that fully grown. You gotta do a lot of peeing in this MineCraft, in this mod pack. And then you add the second crop stick in order to allow them to crossbreed. And that's Cuprosia and carrot. Pop this seed in here. All the other seeds can stay. Oh, and I should eat the sugar. That's Cuprosia again. That's going to happen a lot, which is fine. Because if I get Cuprosia, then all I have to do is toss it in there. However, eventually I would like something other than Cuprosia. Just saying. Okay. You can go away. Carrot sugarcane. Nope. Carrot sugarcane. Nope. Carrot sugarcane. Nope. Melon sugarcane. Carrot sugarcane. Love this game. It's just a loot box. It's, you know, the mementos in the game? It's like that. It only gives you ones you already have or don't want. Melon carrot. That's actually really good. So, the sugarcane, I can relocate. Whoa! Okay. So, quick thing, you can waterlog these crop sticks and they won't spread. Except if they become a source block, in which case they will spread. Why are you spreading? Screw it. I don't need these anymore. I'll create a different area for waterlogging things later. That was annoying and then some. Oh, that's a comical. I'm a bright one. Why are you spreading? Don't take me out of context. I make just as little sense in context. Alright, I don't need all these carrot seeds. I don't need this caproscia either. Seeing as how I have an entire field out there. Okay, so I'm gonna take these 2 melons and I'm just gonna breed for a proper melon. Mostly because just I don't want to be dealing with the crossbreeding. It gets frustrating. Oh, actually. Fully grow them, then I'll add that. And that's what the melons look like. Aren't they cute and tiny and cute? But little 4x4 pixel melons. So you know I just said that I didn't want to deal with the crossbreeding? I take everything back. I'm done. Bye. Okay. Now I get to show you how flower breeding works. Whee! Bam. You just plant it right on the podzol. You don't have to till or anything. Oop, I missed. Boop. And then you go, whee! 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 And then you... use a plant clipper. Which means I need more shears and a crafting table. Ow. And sticks. I refuse to ever craft sticks again. Now, very important. Clippers do not go bad. You can use them forever. They are just like the watering can. So, like, don't expect them to break and expect to have to put them away somewhere. Now, the issue with this is I've made copy sugarcane. So, I need to clone this. Boop. There you go. And then I break that, and then I go here, and then I go here and here, and then I go here, and then P. And then I crossbreed them. Is this inbreeding? Yes. Do I care? No. Oh my god. Oh my god, please. I don't want to be here all night. There we go. Destroy this. So, the reason you don't just break these is for the same reason that this just happened. You just get dye out of it, which is very annoying. I don't have a use for that much red dye. So, instead I clip, and then you get between like 1 and 3. And then you can break it like that, and you just get the seed. And then you can do whatever you please with the seed. I compost, because I refuse to end up with a bajillion different types of seed everywhere. Come up here, and then you go. I panicked for a second because I was like, wait, those weren't all of them, are they? And then I realized, no, they were not. I need to pop these sugarcane seeds down before I forget and then end up bone mealing them, or not bone mealing, whatever. Words. Yep, fertile. So it doesn't have to be right on top of water anymore. Melon, melon. Melon, carrot. Melon, carrot. Oops, I forgot to put the crop sticks down. Oh my god, it's like a 50% chance. Come on. Like a 25% chance. It should be a 25% chance, but no. Because there's a small chance to crossbreed. Oh my god. Just give me the melons. Just give me the melon. Just melon. It's not hard. There. Pete's sake. Let me go compost these. Boop. 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 Alright, melon. You come with me. Go over here by the pumpkin so I know what you are. And then I will occasionally come over and harvest you so that I can craft the melons. 3 melons. Woo. There's a reason I'm doing that. Melons are annoying to farm, but, you know. Now that I have them, I don't have to worry about it. I'm question marking my spine. Okay. Now what was I doing? Okay, I have melons now. I've got poppies now. I had dandelions. I'm going to craft some dandelions. No, I'm not. How do I breed for these? Pumpkin, wheat. I'll do that later. I don't want to do that right now. Come over here. We'll go to touching grass because I need to do that more, definitely, because I'm not a neckbeard, but I very well should be. Okay, grass, apple, poppy, dandelion, and stone. Do I still have regular stone? No, I do not. I need to grab some. Regular stone. And then, you know. I have the things in that chest. Okay, I need grass. I need... apple? No. Dang it. I wish my memory weren't so short. Apple. Grass. Poppy. Dandelion. Apple. Grass. Poppy. Dandelion. Oh, oops. Sorry, I tapped the mic. Alright, let's see. I just need that to grow. And put back all the junk. Sugar. Junk. Knight's over here stinking in chat. Can't make fun of me for being a neckbeard while you're being sweaty. Enjoy your shower night. Alright, put this in here. Now I just wait. You know, I could be getting items to dump in the thing. Potato, carrot, wheat. There we go. Was this the wrong tree? Please give me the sapling back. Thank you. Thank you for taking pity on me. What was the correct tree? Oh no, I just screwed up the order. So grass is beside poppy. Guess I forgot to set down the stone. Grass is beside poppy. No, this is correct. Guys, why didn't you tell me I was stupid? I didn't put down the fucking gold powder. Guys, I swear I'm smarter than this. Don't judge me. I swear. I swear I'm smarter than this. There we go. There we go. Finally. There we go. Alrighty, where do I want to put my natural altar? Why do the fangirls drool? What did I miss? Okay, gotcha. Okay. I think that's enough room. Maybe. Probably trim that back a bit more. Just run over my witch's oven. Alright, let's try right here. No, wait. I have to... Oh! Forgot about that. Luckily, I still have a smidgen of stone left. Let's try not to do that again. I come in here and I go to this. Now. Maybe it's in the Hermetica. Son, why must you do this to me? It's like you do this to me once a day at this time every day. But that would be silly. Nice. Actually, let's I'll grab the wheat while we're over here. I swear, bone meal is one of the most unpleasant sounds in the game. Alright, what am I doing? I'm going into the Book of Natural Aura. Then I'm going to Natural Practices. No. Harnessing Aura. Natural Altar. There we go. Oh, sweet. Right here, methinks. Okay. Now I take these 4 and go boop, 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 boop. And then I take these really expensive ones and I go boop, 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 boop. And then boop. Complete. And then it starts doing that. It's sucking in natural aura from around. You can see up in the left-hand corner that it's slowly draining as it fills up the altar. There's not a whole lot of aura in this area at the moment. We're below half. But you can see these will start pouring out aura as the altar powers up. My English is very buggy today. That's 3 out of 4. And then you can come in here. We're gonna make an infused iron ingot. And then we're going to ignore this whole setup for a little while. It's almost done. Oh man, we're really low in ore now. We're going to make exactly one. Because I don't have a way of replenishing this ore at the moment. So, that's how you make an infused iron ingot. Come up here. Get that. And we're done with that for right now. This is going to require this, and we're not going to the nether just yet. This requires 3 of those and a mystical flower and a token of joy. That is why we will be ignoring this right now. I put all that effort in just to ignore it. Next, we're actually going to go with floral fertilizer. I'm going to need 4 things of dye and some bone meal. I've got some bone meal right here. I'm going to need a lot more than that. That's what this is for. Whoop, I can't do it here. I'll go ahead and start making my other flower types too. Pumpkins, come with me. You don't even get a choice in the matter. Whether you want to live or not, you're coming with me. Alright, now that we've got a dandelion. Oop. What's wrong with me? Pumpkin spice shredded wheat sounds so fucking good. Pumpkin. You know what's funny about that? the pumpkin's the only one that was still crossbred with something else. Literally just gave me a better version of my own pumpkins. Oh. It's the one time that the crossbreeding being unlucky was actually lucky. There we go. Okay. Here. More red. X2 floral fertilizer. I'm going to need a lot more than this, but we'll start with this for right now. Yes! I got a white flower first try! Okay, so I got brown, I've got cyan, I've got purple, I've got pink. But this white one is the important one. You grab this, you do this, you do this, you... Stop. Stop. You've planted 2 petals. You come up, you grab your bone meal. You go back down. Flop, flop. You now have the tall variant. The tall variant gives you 4 petals each. So you're going to grab these. You're going to go flop, 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 flop. Flop, 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 flop. Boom. Alright, so you might be wondering why the heck I just did that. If I take these and I pop them over here, it gives me dye. If I take this dye, I go, whoa! That was loud. If I come over here and I go, blah, 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 and then slap this in here, boom, I get more mystical fertilizer. Or floral fertilizer, whatever it's called. And I come right back over here, and I go, blam! I got a light blue and a gray. That's the only new one I got. But you see where I'm getting at. So, very slowly you fill this out. You also... Well, let me go ahead and set some stuff down because my chock-a-block full. I also don't need to be carrying this bottle around with me. Oop. I don't need this right now. There are nuggets in here. Copper ingots in here. the Enderman. Yay, I got the Ender Pearl this time. So, it's a little cheesy to kill Endermen that way, but I actually need the Ender Pearls for stuff pretty early on. So that's why I'm okay with cheesing it right now, because otherwise it would take me so many deaths in order to kill one Enderman. It's just not worth putting you guys through that. It's not worth putting me through that, let alone you guys. So... Alright, so this is where we start really popping off. Oxide Daisy and Dandelion. Alright, and then go. Boop, boop, boop. Water it all. Blue Orchid Dandelion. Poppy Dandelion. Allium Poppy. You get to retire over here. Just clear out some room in my inventory. I don't need all of this junk on me all the time. Remind me that I put my bucket there, though. I will forget. Alright. Next up is allium, I think. Well, let's do oxide daisy, actually. I'll probably go to bed in the next half hour to an hour. Oh my goodness. I know you two can crossbreed right here. Here, let's just remove the poppy from the equation, seeing as how you're definitely not going to crossbreed with poppy. Oh my gosh. I know you guys are capable of making an oxide daisy. I forgot I could do that. See, the flowers goes really quick, because it does that stuff. You'll just breed a flower with itself, and it'll be like, yeah, that's good enough. There we go. Oxide daisy, oxide daisy. Okay, okay. I'm just going to collect all of the seeds for right now. And then I'll compost them all at the same time instead of like making 1,000 trips back and forth. Okay, so this oxide daisy gets to retire over here for right now. I had other oxide daisy seeds. Alright, allium next. And then the orange tulip. Oh, oops. See, alliums love me. Retire you over here. Sticks. Destroy you. Destroy you. Alright, let's go ahead and grab all these and craft up some more mystical fertilizer. Okay, I'm actually going to grab these and plant them a little further away. Okay, we got quite a few more colors, and then we got quite a few repeats. Let me see. What do I need next? I need some petals. I need to make some pure daisies. I'll go ahead and use one of these green ones. Petal Apothecary. So this is the Petal Apothecary, and it is the start of everything that you're going to need for Botania. It's also going to require some water, so I'm going to pop it over here next to this guy. So I think right here. And then my... and these guys. Oh, and then I need... oh, and it gives me the flower pouch. That's wonderful. So this will allow me to pick up items like this. Watch this. Whoop, that didn't work. Hold on. So, you see how it's not in my inventory at the moment? That's because it went into here. It's got a slot for every flower in Botania and the tall variants. So you'll collect all of these small ones by using the fertilizer on grass, and then you will collect all of these by taking the petals from those and then turning them into the tall variants. So you've already seen me do that once. I'll probably repeat the process with other ones, but for right now we won't worry about it. All you do is you come in here and you grab out whatever flower you need and pop it back in. Super easy, super convenient way of keeping these flowers on hand. So I'm going to pop these in here. Oh, pop these in here. Grab some water, pop it in here. And I'm going to boop, 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 boop. And then you see it's got some seeds there. So in order to do that, we're just going to duplicate some wheat. La da dee dee dee. La da 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 da. You wanna grow? You wanna spread? Come on, you know you wanna. Come on. Alright, let's try it up here. Because it doesn't really matter what grows. It's gonna get sacrificed either way. You slap this on here. Oh, sorry, you don't slap it on. You toss it in. And it gives you a pure daisy. Now, pure daisies are interesting. It's getting dark. You use pure daisies for a lot of recipes in Botania. And in fact, they are one of the only ways of getting certain things in Botania, like ice. So you can get ice by, well, not ice. You can get snow by going really high up, but things like packed ice or like blue ice, you can only get using this pure daisy. So this is going to be the start of something beautiful. Where do I want to slap you? I'm gonna put you over here on the dirt. Right here. And I'm gonna carve out an area. Oh, I forgot about this. Alright. So I just made a little ring around that. I'm gonna come over here and I'm just going to grab whatever log is going to be the most common, which is obviously going to be this spruce because that giant tree is hard to top. Even if I do nothing but farm sakura trees, it's gonna take forever to actually be able to outcompete that. Alright, and then you come over here and we make where is it? Oh, I don't have a single stick on me, that's why. Wait. Sorry. Alright, we come over here, we make this guy. This is a stone wand. It does something very specific and very helpful. It goes, hey, I see there are some spruce logs here, and I see you have some spruce logs in your inventory. Do you want to place them down? Yes. Boom. It copies the exact placement of the spruce logs, replicates it one higher, takes the items from your inventory and places them all down at the same time. Then you wait for a little bit. You see all these little particle effects going on. This means it's working. Yes, it's very easy building. So you can take this and if I had some like dried earth in my inventory, I could just take an area of effect and make it taller. It's a great way of making terraforming painless. The only issue with it, though, is it defaults towards, like, a pattern. So, for instance, if I hit it here, it's only going to suggest these 3 blocks here. It's not going to suggest anything up here. Which is fine if you want to smooth out terrain, but it's kind of difficult for just taking an area like this and then building a little hill in the middle of it. And then, boom, we've got living wood. And then pop down the spruce again. Now I'm going to go make some more stone because I'm going to need a lot of it. What am I trying to put away? I'm not trying to put anything away. I'm trying to get more stone. Oop. 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 Okay, so we've got some stone going. And just snag a few of these as they smelt up. There, got 8. So from here, I don't know why it picks up the spruce too. I'm going to put the spruce down, but I'm not going to be able to use the wand to set the stone. So I'm just going to set this behind. And then we're just going to go boop, 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 boop. And let that go. We'll get the hammer out instead. And then we wait again. Or, actually thinking about it, there's no reason I can't just make another Your Daisy. And I can use up one of these seeds. Oop. Nice. Now these pure daisies are going to do a lot more than just this nonsense. Oop. There we go. We're going to grab this. I'm gonna go boop, boop, boop. Boop, 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 boop. Set this down. And then... Oops. Oh, didn't do that. There. That is about as close to automation as you can get. And then I will be making another one of these pure daisies for later. But I'm going to be setting it like up on a situation up here. And there's going to be a reason why. I'll show you guys why, but no worries for right now. Ugh, my hands hurt so bad. I swear it takes forever sometimes. Yep, that didn't work either. Alright. Sun's setting. Let's go ahead and sleep the night away. There we go. I love how when you hop in the bed while running, it makes you like slide. Huh. I was wondering what that sound was. It was the composter up there. I've never heard it like that. That's funny. Alright, this is my last round of doing this. The reason I was doing that is because I need the living rock for a couple of recipes. And I also need the living wood for a couple of recipes. This one I'm gonna need... No. I need a piece of gold for that. Right now we'll go with this. Get a mana pool. And then... I could get a prettier petal apothecary, but I'm not gonna. And then I'm gonna need... three of these. And I need some petals. Oh, right. Gimme. Alright, and then from here... I'm going to make something called the living wand. And the reason I specifically picked these is because those two petals are customizable, and I've always liked this as the coloration of my living wand. So this is going to be pretty important, but I'm going to slap it in the chest for right now. Along with this. Let's go try to make up one more thorough fertilizer at least. Oh, wait. There. Nice. I'm gonna go ahead and collect these now that I have my flower pouch. The reason I didn't pick them up before is because they take up a lot of inventory space, and until you get that flower pouch, you can get, like, really weighed down by how many of those you get. I got one new flower. Woo! I didn't even replace my pink one. That's rough. I put my flower pouch away. There we go. Now, let's see. Polish living room. No, thank you. I got the pure daisy. That gives me experience. I've got the living wood. That gives me experience. Now I need gold, which means I need to go to the nether, which I'm not doing tonight. So now I'm gonna need that spreader before I can. All right, looks like this is where I'm leaving it off for tonight. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me as long as you did. I'm sorry for keeping you guys up so late. Hope you guys had a fun time. I know I did. I definitely will. Pretty please, you have a good night too. Sleep well, okay? You do as well. When we come back, we're gonna sort out this, and we're going to get mana production up and running so that's chakra blocks full of mana. In fact, I'm gonna go ahead and scooch this someplace else. I kind of want it up here somewhere. Where do I want it? We'll put it right here. That way I can shoot out over most of this. Have a good night, Saint. Thank you for lurking. I hope you guys had fun. Alrighty. What am I missing? Oh, probably the plants galore. There we go. Alright, when we come back, we'll get started on the nether. And once we get in there, we're going in, we're grabbing some stuff and immediately coming back. But I'm not running out to do a lava run just yet, so. That we're going to need to do the ancient sapling, which is going to require another one of these ritual of the forest. So that'll be fun. So I look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow. Have a good night.